Alright, YouTube, as I promised, the chopping block. Yes, she's got some body work and she's got so much that needs done. She needs a new bumper, needs a new housing, needs a new light. We're gonna get to all that. Needs a new valve cover gasket, thermostat housing gasket, a timing cover gasket, and a smog pump, air pump, because I have rerouted the belt so it makes a horrible screeching noise. Replaced the door, dowel pins went out, somebody broke the window, so yep. Cheaper route was to just replace the entire door. There's the old door. And the back window's busted out, but it's a piece of plastic. So just one more thing she needs done on her. Maybe I won't have to fix this truck every day. Fuck. Just, we'll keep her moving if we can, but she is getting there up in age. And she has a lot of problems. I got a freeze plug starting to leak down here in the wheel well area. So now it's time to get set up. Just better lighting. And it is a 13mm, by the way. Give it a wiggle, wiggle. Alright, so there's these little clips on the front. You pry them in like so, and pry backwards or pull. Okay. Take the brake caliper. Slap her up somewhere. Set these brake pads off to the side. Alright, next thing's gonna be this grease cap over here. Let's see if I can get you guys set up. Nothing extravagant, just a little bar in here. There we go. Just work it all around. I'll give it a couple. I need to set everything down where I can put it pretty much in orientation. Of course, outer brake pad, inner brake pad, bottom, top, grease cap. Basic shit. I will be reusing this cotter pin. Do my best not to damage it. If not, I guess I'll bend a nail or something through here. You know, more power, baby. Straighten that guy out. Pop it right out. All right. I believe the axle nut on this is a 27 millimeter. Double check. Yeah, 27 millimeter. Pull out the old trusty Mac. Now your bearings, your rotor, everything's gonna want to just fall right out, so be careful. Okay.
Alright. Pull off the heat shield, 8 millimeters.
Move this sucker. This is your tie rod. I'm going to be reusing this cotter pin, so try not to damage it too much. Alright. Pop that sucker loose. Okay. I'm gonna show you the easiest way, unless you're dealing with like an aluminum knuckle. And here's the goofy dog. Come on, guys. Every good garage has a dog, right? All right. Now here comes the fun part. That was a 21 millimeter. She goes. Light just for aesthetics. I'm trying to reuse, so I'm not trying to bend this pin up too much. Like so. I'm gonna leave it right here. I believe this is a 1 1/16. A little bit bigger. Maybe a 1 1/8. She's 1 1/8. Yep. Woo. said a 19 and a 15. Just to show you what I mean. 19 here. Okay, 19, 15. And I'll show you, there's actually a camber adapter you can get that allows you to adjust the camber on these. This one does not have it, so it has, it's a little hard to see. My phone is dying. Okay. It's a little notch you line up this washer like a bushing, essentially, that holds, you can see it in the middle, the upper ball joint, and then the lower is just held in by this big ass castle nut. Anywho, alright, same as before. In order to get this knuckle out, we're gonna have to use a little bit of brute force. So bear with me. We're gonna be hitting her more than likely. We're gonna be smacking her right here and on this other side. Pushing her up. That's why I say keep it threaded. Okay. Drop the castle nut and give her a couple taps. Pops right out. Alright, see? This is, ladies and gentlemen, that's done. Alright. You gotta pop this pin out. Set your arm up somewhere nice and solid, and essentially press it or beat it with a hammer. Got it both relatively clean. You can hear good contact. Grease. I don't like to overdo things on the grease, so throw a little glob. Wipe off the little excess I have. Wipe it off on the threads of the press. Okay. Nice and greased. Lube's cheap, okay. Well, somewhat. Okay. Okay. So now I'll lay it on its side to where it can't damage the ball joint I'm not trying to replace. This can't mess up the axle, and it can only really scratch up the back here. It can't really mess up where the guides go, so for the brake pads. So then I'll take my little foot, put it in that little crevice right here, and give her some wild doodly-a-doos. Alright, she's coming free. Alright, now I don't wanna damage this, so this is where the socket comes in. For me, I use like a 27, something like that. It's deep well, so I don't have to worry about hurting myself. Take your time. Don't try to rush things. And she's out. Alright. And gone. I mean, this one's not as bad as the other side. This side was significantly worse. But got a new one, might as well replace it. Alright, I believe I'm set up, so let's see what happens. I want it to go a little more even than that. Oh, man. All right. Ladies and gents, there she is. Fresh sealed. Now all I gotta do is take the retention pin, cotter pin, whatever you want to call it, retaining clip, pop it in here, hold it in place, and payal. Then reverse of what I just did, reinstall. You don't have to worry about a camber kit on the up top on this model. 4x4 models definitely have to worry about a camber kit on it. And yeah, so keep on wrenching, guys, and make it speedy.